Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm your girl baby and I am here to give you another positive vibe, another advice on manifesting and how to create your dream life. Okay, so today we are going to talk about how to ignore circumstances, or do we need to ignore any circumstances? Right, so what I suggest is that you do not need to ignore everything that's happening in your 3D. Because, we still live in a 3D, we still have a life, and we still just carry on with things. We can't just ignore every single little thing. So this is what I would recommend, and this is what worked for me, is that if you see any negative circumstances that you don't like, I take it as a good thing. I take it as oh, it's just my old story coming out. Just old story, it's fine. Sooner or later, my new story will come out into 3D. So that's one thing I would think of. The second thing I would think is that when I see the negative circumstances and I don't like, I would just be like, this is going so well for me. This is going so well, so well, so well. And I would just carry on with my life. Now, this could include anything, okay? So say like if you're SP specific person might say to you like, oh, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you, I don't love you, blah blah blah, all the negative things. And you would just be like, that is so not true. I know he has no free will in my reality, or she has no free will in my reality. I would just carry on my life. He can say what the fuck he wants. See? But yes, you might feel a little bit, at that moment, you might feel like a bit upset, but that's okay. All you need to do is just shift it, okay? So you feel upset, you'll be like, oh, that's it. And then you move on to your new story, okay? So another thing, how to ignore circumstances. See, I've got my notes here so I don't forget every good little details. Okay, so when you ignore when you ignore circumstances that you do not like, that does not mean like, say like you manifesting money and you manifest money that money keep coming to you, and but you keep looking into your bank and be like, oh, I have no money. No, you don't do that, okay? So when I mean by ignoring your circumstances, I mean like, for example, you might spend something and you might spend a lot of money than you expected, and then you look back in your bank and you be like, oh my god, I have no money left in my bank, I don't have enough to pay for my bills, blah blah blah, then you just be like, okay, well, this is great, I don't know how I'm gonna get money, but I know that money's coming towards me. I'm not gonna like dwell over it, I'm just gonna keep manifesting, I'm just gonna keep trusting and believing. I know that money's come to me and I will be able to pay my bills. So just keep having that mindset. So your 3D is telling you, oh, you don't have enough money to pay for your bills. But in your reality, in your mind, it's like, yes, I'm having this because my end is this. And I'm going to have my end because I am the goddess. I am the god of my reality. And I will get what I want, what I desires, okay? Now, do not ask. Do not go into question mode, okay? Question mode means like how, when, why, blah, blah, blah. Something to do with circumstances. Now, this is not your job. It's not your job to ask yourself, how I'm going to get the money? How is my specific person coming towards me? If he hates me, blah, blah, blah. How I'm going to get a new car if I have no money, blah, blah. You know, things like that. Don't ask. Do not ask, because when you are in a question mode, you are basically asking through lack. And lack means you are not in your end, means you don't have your desires, means that you don't believe it, and then you might end up having an opposite result, or you might end up taking a very long time to manifest that. And that's something that we'd not do here. No, we don't do that here. Okay, so, and another thing, go back to my notebook. Let's have a look. Yes, another thing that's very important. When you see something that you do not like in your 3D or whatever the circumstances are, and you react to it, you keep reacting and reacting and reacting, you gotta keep manifesting that, the things that you don't want, even more, because you are giving so much energy, you are giving so much thoughts, you are giving so much feelings towards it, and before you know it, you start to believe this is your reality. So no, do not react to it. So when, say, like, for example, if your specific person might say to you, oh, I hate you, I'm not in love with you, I found someone else, blah blah blah, and then you react to it, like you keep shouting at him, shouting at her, like, you know, I'm the best, blah blah blah, you know, trying to prove yourself. No, don't do that. Don't react to it. Don't react to it. You just be like, okay, and then you just carry on with your life and still be persist and consistent with your desires. Okay. Now, when I say do not react, that does not mean you can have a little cry. It's like I said, you know, it's okay to feel down now and then, but you get yourself up. You get yourself up and be like, right, I had my cry, I'm moving on to my new story. I had my cry, I'm moving on. Over here, my new story. Okay. So this, you might think, oh, but it's so hard, blah blah blah, like what can I do? The things that he or she said was so hurtful, like it was just really hurtful. Listen, it could take a very long time for you to get past your old story to new story, but it does not have to take that long time. That only depends on you. I cannot tell you that you got this long or this long until you get into your God state, which is your desire living the end state. I cannot tell you that. It's all depends on you, okay? It's all depends on you. Now, if you keep having that mindset of, oh, but it takes so long to get from the old story to the new story, or my SP, just the words that he was saying or the words that she was saying was just so hurtful. If you have someone else, or well, outside you, would able to control your minds or your feelings, then you are telling yourself that you don't have free will. You are telling yourself that you don't have free will in your reality, and the whole point of manifesting is that nobody around you, outside you, have no free will in your reality, okay? And that's what's the most amazing thing is that you create your amazing life. You create people around you, you know, to be how you want it. And so, do not react. It's okay to upset, and then, but you quickly shift, but just do not react. And listen, what if you reacted? Have I messed up? If you reacted, it's okay. Do not panic, because that's the worst thing. Do not panic. You just shift it. So if you reacted, you'd be like, oh my god, what do I do? I reacted. Oh my god, am I messed up? No, you just, okay, I react. Old story. Quick. You shift. Quick, you shift. You shift it, you shift it, you shift it. to your new story, okay? Now, there's another thing I would like to say. Also, there's another thing that helps me quite a lot. When I'm in this negative mindset and I see like circumstances that I don't like, what helps me the most is affirmations. So say like if you see negative circumstances in your 3D, do your affirmation. Say it. Say to yourself, say, I am the badass. I am loved. Everyone around me love me. You know, I have so much money. I will get my dream car. I'm going to get my dream house. My Pacific loves me. I don't care what he or she says. Everyone loves me. I am loved. I am a manifesting goddess. I am a manifesting god. So on, so on. And just keep saying that to yourself until you feel a shift. And this helps me so much. This helps me a lot, actually. And before you know it, honestly, before you know it, when you see another negative circumstances in your 3D, you won't even feel like you need to cry. You won't even feel upset. You would just feel like, oh sorry. And then you just carry on with your amazing life. Yeah? So honestly, it's not that difficult when you actually know what you need to do and how to shift your mindset when it comes to negative circumstances. Now, the best way that you could think of when it comes to negative circumstances is this: take advantage. Take advantage of negative circumstances, because everything will be in your favor. That's all I could say. It helps me so much, because when I see negative circumstances, I feel like, oh, this is working in my favor. This is working in my favor. So go on, show me what you got, 3D. And before you know it, I have like all the things coming to me that I want. So honestly, if I could do it, any of you can. And it's a lot easier than you think. Okay? Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any questions about manifesting, a positive talk, negative circumstances, so on, please just ask me questions in the comment down below. Okay? And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and do not forget to press that bell button, so every time I upload new videos you will get a notification. Okay, darlings, I will see you in next video. Bye bye. Happy manifesting!